Hi everybody, it's Lace, and you may notice in the bottom right hand corner I don't have the Soda Help icon on, or Soda Help logo on, because this video is actually to promote my guild and an event we've got coming up. And it's not quite fair to say Soda Help, which is an all-encompassing player thing, and try to promote my own personal stuff. My guild is Prism. We have about 3 POTs. We're pretty small. We have room to grow, and you can see there's quite a lot of land left over here still in Diamond Fields. We have a lot of connections. You can see that by the boats. And then we have, the subsequent POTs. What's coming up this Saturday, and this would be 9/3/2016, August 3rd, we're going to do a little what we call boat emote. And it's really just a meet and greet for about an hour, where you're going to meet me on a boat in one of our subsequent POTs called Siren Song Bayou. The way you would access that is coming from, let's say, I don't have overland map access. I did not start the game that early to get one of my POTs with that. So we're actually connected to Port Phoenix. To access Port Phoenix, it is overland access, and you do have to run down a hill and then down to their docks. I am the first boat on the left once you get to their docks. I would imagine at some point Port Phoenix would very much like their entry point to be the dock, since it connects to all their other towns. It does not at this time. So you do have to kind of do that little tiny bit of a run through Port Phoenix to get there. Once you get there, you will emerge on these docks right here, and to get to Siren Song Bayou, it is this boat on the right. One of the new things they did in R33, or one of the later patches, is when you see a boat with a red thing right here, that's going to take you back to the overland map, so you don't want to do that. You kind of want to mouse over each boat. Now, we are going to Siren Song Bayou. That is where we want to go. But you can see by mousing over them, there's Jade Valley, and these are some other places we can go. So we're just going to click that and go over to Siren Song Bayou, because that is where we want to go. So here I've materialized in Siren Song Bayou, and I, probably edited out that loading screen. Diamond Fields is obviously the biggest of the three. Siren Song's the next biggest. There is one more, and it is an underground biome. And you may say, oh my goodness, why did you get 3 POTs and none with overland access? Well, there wasn't overland access when I started, and really the reason for the 3 different POTs is so that we can have different events in a different area with a different feel, and not be dependent on some other guild or something giving us kindness. We can kind of run island, swamp, and underground stuff, and that's kind of the reason why I did it. Your pocketbook may not afford this. Anyway, here we're coming up on where the event's going to be this Saturday, and I am going to do a little bit more deco on this beach, but you can see, we zoned in about right over there, and you could probably swim all the way over to here. I don't know, it's not really worth it. I am going to do, again, more deco here. We'll get some floaties out there, and we'll probably get a few more raft areas set up. But you can see, and this is something I want to point out to folks that have water lots. You guys kind of just put them down, but do you see how you can put little plants in there and stuff? I just want to point this out. This is something I've done for a few releases. It gives a little character to your area. The second thing that I want to point out now, what I used to do was I'd buy crates, and I could buy a bunch of crates and put them down in the water, and then put a Gothic table over top and actually build a whole freaking deck out here. Crates are now $2K a piece. We will not be doing that quite so extensively as we did in the past when they were like 100 gold. So yeah, maybe at some point I might build a little offshoot deck and stuff. But for now, I'm just going to go with the cheap plant deco that just gives a little flair to your area. Because, you know, depending on where your boat was docked, this is a bayou. I would expect to see some vegetation around my dock area. I don't think it's too out of character. Second thing I want to point out, and we have talked about this in other videos, and that's, look, I got a sign. The sign says, "The Horny Stag welcomes you." Yes, I named my little bar that, okay? Don't hit me. People under 18, I'm very sorry if I've offended you, but I have a lot of antlers in there. So it's the Horny Stag. Any and no attire is encouraged or discouraged, but be sure to tip your servers and your strippers. Yeah, so that's going to tell the nature of this wonderful thing. Now, come on, look at me. I have dreads and a little thingy. I'm a pirate. Arg. I still need to do more stealing right now to finish decoing this, but you're going to get just the basic tour. And this is where our boat emote is going to be. Now, the reason I'm kind of showcasing this boat, even though it's unfinished, is I want to encourage other guilds and stuff that want to, you know, use it. If you want to use it for your event, I can tone it down a bit for you, whatever. That one would come at a cost, but if you want to use it as is, come out here, do it. I got no problem with that. Come use this. I've decorated this space. I want people to use it. I ask for nothing. Maybe just give me a heads up, and maybe I can throw a vendor out there or something, you know. Maybe sell some stuff while you guys are doing this. Again, we got a sign. Horny Stag Tavern down below. Leave your morals here. Take your gold below. Yeah, because you got to tip the people that are working. Before we go below, this is kind of the captain's deck. This would probably be a VIP invite-only area. We can't lock doors specifically right now, and you can see I got one tree, no balance there. There's a few things I'm still working on, but you can see this, and you get a feel for what you can do with this boat. It's got a lot of room. I've kind of made it slutty. Now, what I've also done here, and what's going to go right there, is a brazier, so that we can have smoked meats, potatoes, tomatoes, you know, roasted potatoes, tomatoes, and steaks, yummykins. And we got a little bit of a sink going on there. It looks a little crooked. Let's fix that. This is supposed to be like a sink area, and I'll have some plates going on up there. And, you know, wash the plates in this one, rinse in that one, and then a rinse rack dry. That hasn't quite been completed. But, once again, the Horny Stag thing goes on. And, again, we'll fill this out with some more stealables. I just haven't had time to steal. But I did want to shoot this video ahead of time. Coming through here is just a hallway. They're both the same. But if you look out the ports, wow, kind of cool, huh? Do you see how it looks looking at the portholes? It's kind of neat. I don't know. I find it neat anyway. Okay, going out in here, we've got a main dance floor. We've got some random thing hanging out in the middle because I'm not done decoing. Oops. There we go. We've got our beer. This is kind of our craft brewery here. We've got regular and craft. You can see the different bottles depending on what you're going to get. But that was kind of the idea behind that. Yeah, it's a little bit of imagination. But we've got this lovely dance floor. We've got some fine seating and VIP seating. Everybody else just get on the dance floor and move it. You got to move it, move it. Okay, so we've seen those two. Now we're going to go down to the 18 and under. Or 18 and over, sorry, my bad. So we've got little signs, 18 and over, because this is a strip club. Now, I just reported this bug, because it actually, I did make this sign say the same thing, but only this one is actually displaying. So just so you know, we've put the signs up 18 and over. And I'm going to go down here. So now we're down in the strip club. Still a couple things to touch up there, but hey, what good strip club wouldn't have a $3.95 buffet? It's like Vegas. You get to eat, you get to sit at a table, and you get to watch the lovely ladies or men, depending on what kind of night it is. We've got basically it's just the tables aside. You got your up front rows, and then you got some more intimate tables and stuff. And I've used a mixture of the furniture that we have now. So if you're a carpenter and you want to get ideas for things, I've got pretty much almost one of everything that I think's decent in here. They may not mix and match well because they're particular colors, but I love these chairs. I love these. You can buy these and they're a little bit darker, but they tend to bleed through. There's something weird going on with the hues on them. But yeah, you can buy these. I think like 2,000 or something. Screw that. Make it. It's still gonna be a lot of wood and stuff. The candles I stole. The mugs I stole. The stools I made. The rugs I made. Trying to give you an idea of cost here. Obviously, all these I made. Bought. Stole the candles. Yeah. If you don't want to be a thief in this game, probably not a good idea to steal candles. You should probably just buy them from somebody who's been stealing them. But anyway, this is quote-unquote our stripper bar 18 plus. And this is the Horny Stag. So we've got the Horny Stag horns going on. Again with the portholes, I'm just really fascinated with these portholes and being able to, if I zoom in here, I can look out them. Actually, if I hit this, I can even see better through them by just kind of taking myself out of the picture. I can see better out the portholes. You can see where I'm seeing to the docks. I can see out going out that way. I mean, I really just, being able to look out a porthole and it actually works, I find that awesome. And I don't know how many people have actually looked at the porthole. They're just like, oh, I got a boat, But anyway, that's what's going on there. So I guess that's pretty much the boat tour. I'm not sure I'm happy with putting these fancy tables there. They may get replaced. By the way, these are small writing desks. They take a hell of a ton of wood, but they make really nice little end tables right now. Yeah, I'm not sure I like those, how they are. They're there for now, kind of designates a VIP area or something. I don't know. Not sure we're going to keep this. And again, we need to do the brazier there. And going back up top. There could be a few more little touches around here. I think I'd like to put some benches and stuff for the crew and everything as we move around. And I wouldn't mind putting a chest set here. I have it, just getting it placed and stuff. But anyway, this is the boat. Now, while I've showed you this huge tour of the boat, the real purpose of the next event is really just to hang out and do what's going to be called the boat emote event. And it's where you bring your emotes that are, reteachable and stuff like that. You trade them with people and you should get some back. Some people, have done this at release parties and other things and guildies and friends and stuff. But, not everybody can make all those events at those times. Not everybody's going to make the event at this time for us, but it's just one more way to, oh, by the way, there was a ladder there. I just jumped. But anyway, oops, almost went off the edge. Stuck on a plant. Anyway, this is just one more way to do something. And it's kind of just a meet and greet and introduce you to this area. There are plenty of lots available. I will custom place them for you for the most part. The only thing that I will not change is basically that town center with the horseshoe and that. Anything outside of that, if you would like a lot over here, whatever, I'll do it. So this is kind of just an introduction to this area that I've not really promoted before in past releases. And there's tons of water lots available around this island. There's land available on this island. If you want to live out here, yeah, this might be one way to come look at it and take a gander, and or think about, oh, when I get when I get this next lot, I want to do this. It's a great little community. It's not as robust as Diamond Fields, and I'm going to say that up front. However, the boat to Diamond Fields is right there, so it's not that big a deal. You can zone very quickly. Anyway, hope to see you August 3rd, 1 p.m. New Britannia time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you're a U.S. kind of person. And if not, well, just come out and trade some emotes. We're going to have Amber Rain from Avatar's Radio here, and she's actually volunteered to spend some music for us for that 1 hour while we're out here. So I hope to see you. Take care, everybody. Happy hunting, and be safe.